We're keeping tabs on a conversation between the cities of Rogers and Cave Springs as they consider swapping land. If it's approved, Cave Springs would get some land west of Highway 112 that would affect almost 300 homes in a neighborhood called Scissortail.
We first told you about this 2 weeks ago, and today we took some concerns brought up by some residents at a meeting last night to the mayor of Cave Springs. And tonight, 5 News reporter Lauren Spencer is here to tell us what the mayor had to say about all this. Lauren.
Scissortail is a neighborhood off of Pleasant Grove Road. Right now, residents technically have a Bentonville address and students go to Bentonville schools, but they live in Rogers and pay Rogers utilities and taxes. In the possible land swap, Scissortail would become a Cave Springs neighborhood. The Cave Springs mayor says this is a chance to connect the north and south halves of the city together. Residents of Scissortail say they're not on board with this.
It's been a disappointing experience for sure.
Angie Zumwalt and her family built a house in Scissortail only 6 months ago.
It was definitely the dream neighborhood that everyone wanted to be in, that it was very close to a fire station and first responders.
But could be a nightmare without the close emergency services, says Angie.
My son, he's 10 years old, he happens to have Down syndrome, and he has a lot of medical risks that are associated with that. He is a extremely high risk for elopement, which is running away. He has several choking incidents.
Angie says she fears the swap could increase response times to her neighborhood or Evening Star Elementary School just across the street.
You never know when you're going to need a paramedic or EMT or somebody to be super close.
Mayor Randall Noblett says this wouldn't be the case.
They're all in mutual aid agreements that when there's a fire in an area that one city's not the only one that responds.
He says if a call came within Cave Springs city limits, the Rogers Fire Department is one of 4 agencies that could respond.
It shouldn't affect the response time or who's responding at all.
As for police, he says there would be a designated Cave Springs school resource officer for Evening Star, there for only part of the day. Other things like utilities, property values, and infrastructure have residents concerned. And ultimately, they say they bought property in Rogers and would like to stay there.
This land swap is really stripping us of those rights, and that's incredibly frustrating.
Mayor Noblett says both cities have voted to accept the pieces of land from each other, but things aren't over just yet. Both Rogers and Cave Springs have public hearings in May, and then the councils will vote to release the pieces of land, which would result in the swap. Lauren Spencer, 5 News.